I was rear-ended by a truck a few years ago, and directly after, I went to my doctor with some head and eye issues I was having that aligned with symptoms of a concussion. And that same day, he sent me out of his office with a prescription for birth control. And that's what it's like to be a woman. You really can't make this shit up. It was actually a prescription for birth control and an anxiety medication, which that part is fair because I was having anxiety after the accident, but here's the kicker. The anxiety medication he prescribed me was specifically not supposed to be taken if you had any concussive symptoms. I didn't know this, and I ended up going to the hospital the day after the appointment with my doctor because he did not help me at all. When I was at the hospital, I had some x-rays and MRI, and they did diagnose me with a concussion. And then they would have sent my test results over to my doctor, who called me the next day to say, oh my gosh, you have a concussion. I'm thinking in my head like, yeah, dude, I was in your office yesterday giving you the exact same rundown of my symptoms, and you didn't seem to care about anything but birth control. Anyways, that was like enraging in its own, but then he proceeds to say, oh my gosh, but the medication I prescribed you yesterday, you can't take that with a concussion. So I'm like, okay, I won't take it, but isn't that like a little negligent on your part? Because I told you yesterday my symptoms of my concussion. So I'm no doctor here, but if that was the case, why would you prescribe me this medication? I told you my symptoms. So basically, in conclusion, he wasn't listening to me when I was in his office, and he was only focusing on me being on birth control when I literally was not there for that at all. And I had just been in a car accident, and I was having pretty severe symptoms like vertigo, nausea, dizziness, double vision, all the things. And on top of that, this happened right after the pandemic. My daughter was in the accident with me. She was about 2 at the time. She was okay, thank God. But I wanted to have her checked out too, just to be safe, and he was refusing to see her, saying that if she wasn't complaining of any pain, then she's fine. But I was like, she's 2. She's not going to complain of any pain. So I ended up taking her to a walk-in clinic, and then of course I had to go to the hospital, so it was like, what was he even good for? I ended up reporting him to the College of Physicians, and then I got a new doctor, thankfully. The moral of the story really is listen to women the first time.